Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today we are back with another cozy decorate with me video, and for tonight it's just basically finishing up what I've already started, adding my final touches before I reveal the entire house tour for you guys. But anyways, today we're going to start off by cleaning the kitchen and closing the kitchen as well, because that's like my main area that stresses me out, so I want to make sure that this area is done for the night. And if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. I do have about 4 or 5 other decorate with me videos, so I will link those down below in the description box for you guys. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start by doing the dishes, and I've actually found it to be so much more helpful to wear gloves when I do this, because I don't know what it is, but something about touching dirty dishes just makes me not want to do them. So when I wear gloves, I feel like I feel more like inclined to do the dishes, and that's the only reason why I wear them. And honestly, they've been a lifesaver. They keep my hands very nice and soft and not wrinkly. So I've been doing that a lot more often. And now that the dishes are done, I went ahead and replaced this little container that I purchased from HomeGoods with some of the Mrs. Mayer's Christmas collection hand soap. So I placed that in there and then put it at the corner of my sink. And I did have another one right next to it, but I actually ended up using that for the tier tray that you're going to see later in this video. And it turned out very, very well. And then I finished decluttering our little breakfast area, just because this area gets super messy when we're around here. And you can see Carter's just relaxing over there in the corner watching Luca on my phone. But I wiped down the table, and I vacuumed and I swept and then removed all of the clutter that's right behind the table, like the boxes and all that. You guys didn't get to see that, but I did clean all that up. And now moving on to my tier tray. So this right here is like my favorite section, and it's also the only part of my house that includes red. I didn't do any of that for the rest of my house, and honestly, I love the way it turned out. I feel like it just really popped in like combination with everything else that I have, like very muted tones, dark greens, browns, and stuff like that. So I love this area so much. But anyways, I kind of played around with everything that I have. I pulled out all of my Christmas mugs and I placed them here and there. This little tiny tier tray I actually got from Target from the bullseye section, and I think it was like $5, which is super worth it. I think they might have had it during the fall season, if I can remember correctly. But anyways, I went ahead and put these little like wooden stirs in there and just kind of like, you know, played with everything, some decor that I've had from last year. So unfortunately I won't be able to link everything, but I hope that it gives you some ideas of what you can do in this area. And as you can see, this little like wide mouth Santa, it used to be at my sink, but I thought it would be much, much better if I put it on the tier tray, and honestly, I love it. And then the little bottle brush trees I got from the also bullseye section at Target for $1 each. And then this little like metal house I think was also from Target from last year. Then I just added this festive mug on my Keurig, and then everything else I organized in my cabinets. So moving on to the formal living room, I decided that I still wanted to keep the stockings stacked, but I wanted to spread them out maybe like 1 or 2 inches more because I feel like they were just really like on top of each other. So I went ahead and purchased some other stocking holders from Target, and then these bell ones I moved over to our family room and then added these golden ones instead. And moving on to the stairway, so this area is already decorated, but I did want to add some final touches, and I thought that adding lights would be so perfect for the nighttime because it was just so dark in this area when I didn't have them. So I also got some lights from Target. They were $5 for I think like a 24 footer, and I went ahead and wrapped these around the garland. And honestly, it just really added that touch of Christmas. I just brought everything to life. I love it so much. And even though you can't really see them in the daytime, at night, it just comes to life and it makes me so happy. It just it looks beautiful. And then in this area, if you guys remember in my other Decorate With Me video, I had hung red ornaments, and honestly, I wasn't feeling it. I love the red, but it just wasn't matching with everything else. So I changed it for these brown ones instead that I found at Target, and then it just this area felt really dark, which it made me, I don't know, it just didn't make me happy looking at it. So I switched it over for these golden candle holders that I picked up at Hobby Lobby and kept the same green candles, and I think this looks so much better. I love it. And then down here, I added some baskets, and if you guys also remember, I did some fake wrapped, decorative Christmas gifts, and honestly, I like them much better over here, and in the other side, I added a tree skirt instead. If you guys are interested in seeing the final look, my official house tour is going up on December 4th, so put it on your calendars because I'm really excited to show you guys how everything's gonna turn out. But anyways, we're gonna finish off the night with some hot chocolate, and I'm gonna heat up some milk, and then I'm gonna use this, it's like a Mexican chocolate. I love it so much. It's known all over Mexico, and literally I've grown up with this my whole life. Usually you would do it's like a block, but I only had this powder one, which it does totally fine. It's totally fine for me, and it tastes delicious. And of course, as always, we have to add our whipped cream and our sprinkles. And that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.